Hundreds have gathered in Sydney's Martin Place for a sombre nighttime memorial marking the first anniversary of the fatal Lindt Cafe siege. The memorial service began with a choir performance of the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Federal and state politicians, religious leaders and emergency services representatives joined survivors near the site where gunman Man Haron Monis took 18 hostages. A police operation ended the 17-hour siege, but not before Lindt Cafe manager Tory Johnson, barrister Katrina Dawson and Monis were dead. New South Wales Premier Mike Baird addressed the memorial, paying tribute to the victims and survivors. He says the city still mourns the tragic day.
There are moments in life for which nothing can prepare us. December 15th and 16th were such days. In those endless hours, we lost Tory and Katrina to a senseless and horrific act of terror. We mourned and we still mourn. But what we will always remember is how this city and state responded. Something remarkable happened as we came alongside the families and all of those who endured the ordeal. We had faced hate and horror, but we responded with love and defiance. And we were reminded that where there was grief, there was hope.
A year ago, a sea of flowers was laid at Martin Place after the deaths. Thousands of notes reflecting the community's sadness were also left at the scene. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull was among those reading some of the messages now, a year later.
A whole city grieved, a whole city woke in shock, a whole nation resolved to answer hatred with love, to answer those who seek to divide us with solidarity, to extend our love, our sympathy, our passionate commitment to be united to the families of Tory and Katrina and to all of us, to show that we were stronger, are stronger, will always be stronger than those who seek to divide us, who seek to use violence to confront us. Our love, our unity triumphs.
Earlier in the day, spent marking the anniversary, Mr Baird and New South Wales Police Commissioner Andrew Scipione had a cup of coffee together at the cafe before it opened. Commissioner Scipione paid tribute to the families of Katrina Dawson and Tory Johnson, as well as to survivors like Joel Herat.
I'd like to pay my condolences to the Dawson and to the Johnson family. Also to take time to remember those that went through this terrible ordeal as hostages. They're still suffering. We know that they're still hurting. Having had a chance to talk to Joel inside, clearly he's still hurting, but he's getting on with life, and he's to be commended as a young man who has been through this terrible, terrible event.
Mr Herat, the young Lindt employee who faced death with a gun to his back while Monis said, "One of you has to die now," gave the Commissioner a hug. They chatted about his upcoming holiday to Germany.
Should be good. It's good something to look forward to, and work through it. It's a normal day. That's what we're going to treat it as. Just a normal, just getting back to normalcy.
Good on you.
Of course, it was not a normal day. Tory Johnson's mother, Rosie Connellan, says the community outpouring of support and love has kept her going, and the flowers covering Martin Place left her speechless.
It was such a natural expression of support and love for, for not only Tory and Katrina, but for the Sydney community and for the whole of Australia.
The family of Katrina Dawson issued a statement saying the public's warm support is helping them cope. Both families worked closely with the state government to ensure the victims and hostages were appropriately recognised.